Hi everyone! Happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian scrappy friends out there. I have a nice fall share, some fall projects to share with you today, but first I thought I would show you. We went out to the Dollar Tree today and I kind of bought some buttons. So I haven't seen these ones before. It's still the same brand. This is Dollar Tree, Forever in Time. It's paper crafts. It's still multi-crafts. That's kind of the dollar store brand here. But these are packages of 36 sparkly buttons and for $1.25. I had to get them. Don't know when I'll ever use them, but I had to get them. So these ones have orange, pink, yellow, and green. So it's kind of like a girly. And then there was like a boy one here that's got blue, turquoise, and silver. I got two of each. And this one is purple, pink, black, and silver. So they're really pretty. They're just little tiny ones, but I think they'd be really good for cards and stuff. And then I saw these ones. Now they did have, let me see if I can just get in my drawer here. Sorry about that. Okay, so these are the buttons that Michael sells, basil buttons. See if it'll zoom in there. And they're just like the beveled crystal. Okay, so they had this shape here, all in clear. This shape, a square one, and then these ones, which are actual flowers. And there's no holes in the tops of these ones, so I thought they would be perfect for the centers of flowers, and you can color them with your alcohol inks or your Copic markers and that. So there's 4 different sizes in them and 14 pieces for $1.25. So I got a couple of those. So that was just a little purchase that I had today. So I decided to make some cards. I was feeling kind of in the fall mood. Yesterday we went for a drive and I didn't take my camera with me, but I should have, so we could get some nice fall pictures. But instead I came home and I made cards. So I stamped out a couple of images from Greeting Farm. I'm sorry, I don't know their names because once you get the package there's no name on them. So I have this one here, which is the only boy one that I have, and he's just wearing jeans and the bandana around his neck. So I colored them up with my Spectrum Noir and Copic markers, and all the papers from these is from, it's a Debbie Mom 12x12 paper stack that I got at HomeSense. I've had it for a while. It has fall, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas in it. So it's pretty cutesy papers, which I'm not. I do like cutesy. I used to love it a lot more, but now I'm not too much into it. So there's a couple pages in there that I really would never use, but I really liked these fall ones with the leaves. So this was actually just a strip off of the Thanksgiving one. It had some turkeys and other stuff too, so I just cut the leaves out. And then the one in the background there is just all leaves and acorns. So that's a Spellbinders that I popped up, and I finally took out my Recollections leaves that I bought last year and used some of them. These are the ones that have like the gold on them. And then these are also the $1.50 leaf gems from Michael's. I pulled them out too. And this is the burlap trim from Hobby Lobby, and then I just popped that up there too. So just a nice simple card. And then on the inside it's got the patterned paper. These are some little leaves that I cut out of the paper. And then just a journal box in there. So that's a little boy one. And then this one here. It's another Greeting Farm image. She's just wearing leg warmers and a dress. I don't know if she's like 80s Anya or something like that. So again, she's on the same Spellbinders with that leaf paper. This one I used some of my burlap paper from Joann's. And this is some seam binding that I dyed with the Glimmer Mist, and I also used some of the Color Shine from Heidi Swap. And again, there's more leaves, more gems, and that's just some Stampin' Up. I think it's So Saffron or one of those colors back there. Now the other thing, I don't know if it'll show up on here, but you can see on his handkerchief, I pulled out my sparkle. It's a Stardust gel pen. Thanks to Cheryl, Deli Girl 1961, I totally forgot that I had this. So she had used it to outline some of her pattern paper, so I thought that would be perfect. Just to outline some images on my stamp. So once it focuses in there, you'll see I outlined the handkerchief on this guy, and it also his belt buckle is done with that. And then once I use it, you can see the sparkle in his hair. I let it dry, and then I just take my finger and rub the whole image, and that actually takes some of the super fine glitter and puts it all over the whole project. So up close, the whole thing is shimmery because it's got little tiny pieces of glitter on it. So you see in his hair, it kind of shines every now and then. I just love the way it looks. So then on this one, I outlined her skirt and her leg warmers and then her bow in her hair. So then you can see the sparkle on her hair. Just little fine, tiny sparkles. But it's just so cute. So then the inside of this one, that's the leaf paper, so that's what the Spellbinders is cut out of that pattern paper there. It's gonna focus. And then that's the Stampin' Up! Cardstock. And then these, I actually made some of my own embellishments. So that also, Scrappy Bookworm has been doing that with a lot of her Halloween stuff. And this pattern paper was all squares with different patterns on, or different pictures on them. So I cut them all out, and then I used one of my Marvy punches, which is a scallop square, and it fit perfectly around there. And you can see all the glitter because I outlined everything and then rubbed the whole thing with my finger to get the glitter, and it's all popped up. So that's the inside of that one. And then my favorite one, I made an easel card. So she just sits up like that. Bring it a little closer for you. This one is a little butterfly fairy, and I just colored her up in the oranges and browns. And same thing, this one I outlined her butterfly wings and the little hearts, and then just rubbed the glitter. So you can see the super shiny. I just love the glitter from that pen, it's gorgeous. So you can see her hair is all shiny too. So this one is made with the Spellbinders, and I did the easel, so I doubled it. And she's got a whole bunch of Recollections leaves and the little gem leaves. And I found this rub-on in my stash. Great minds think alike. So I decided to make this card. Somebody came to mind right away. Someone who likes butterflies and green. This is some burlap trim from Hobby Lobby, and she just sits somewhat flat. It's just a little puffy on there. She's just so cute though. I love her. And then here's the inside. I did another Spellbinders just in the confetti cardstock, so not the pure white. A little piece of burlap, and then with this one here, it is a trim like this, so it's only frayed on the two ends. But once you cut it, you pull strings and you can make whatever shape you want. So I just did a little square, added a Recollections leaf, and one of the Ling leaves, and that's it. So she just sits up. Kind of sit her on the top there. She's just too cute. So that is that one. So I did the 3 cards, and when I was doing that one embellishment, I did some more, and I also decorated one of the fry pouches from the envelope. So this is another strip from the patterned paper. You can see it's got like all pumpkins, gourds. For some reason it has grapes and plums. I think it was just because it wanted to add the purple. See how the purple is in the corn? So it wanted to add the purple in the paper, so they did grapes and plums, which I don't think of Thanksgiving when I think of grapes and plums, but... So more Hobby Lobby burlap trim. This is the wired one. I really like this one. And some Recollections leaves. And this is one of the embellishments that I made with one of the turkeys. Oh, some fell out there. So you can see it's all sparkly with the gel pen. And this is some of the red mesh bling trim. This is one that I got in the States a while back because it's just kind of a light red. It's a little different color, but I thought it was perfect for this project. And then this one I did line the inside with a strip of the patterned paper that has the leaves on it, and it's glittered paper too. This also has glitters on it from the paper sack. And I filled it with all these little squares that I made. So there's another turkey. Here's one of the plums. And a pumpkin. There's a ton of leaves. Doesn't want to focus. Here we go. So you can see I lined all of them with the gel pen and made them all sparkly. There's the grapes. And some more leaves. And these would look really cute just on the front of a card. Just, you know, you could do patchwork style. Like I did on the inside of the card on this one. So just anything. There's also some turkeys in here. And apple. And acorns. Just a ton. I have a ton of them. I made the whole paper stack, or the whole sheet of 12 by 12 paper. I cut up the little squares and made them. So, oh, this one's super cute. Little kitty cat sleeping on a pumpkin. See how it's like country cutesy paper. And there's another turkey. So I made so many of these, and I would just love to share and send some out. And also too, when I make my cards, pretty much I make my cards and they just sit here, so I'd love to send them out. So if anybody would like some Thanksgiving pick-me-up from Canada, just PM me your address and I'll see if I can send something out to you. I would love to, I like to send out racks, but I don't have too many people's addresses because I'm pretty much just, not really just getting started, but just getting a little more known on the YouTube crafty network. So if you would like to hear from me, get a card from me, or some of my homemade embellishments, just PM me and send me your address. I would love to hear from you. Okay, so again, happy Thanksgiving to everyone in Canada, and have a great weekend. Bye.